them so much. I cannot wait to see you guys every Sunday, give you guys the biggest hug ever, and just have lots of fun with you guys. It's gonna be so good. Only a few more weeks till we are able to see you guys. Well, this morning we've got here's some fun stuff happening. Chloe, can you tell us what's happening?
So we're gonna have some music, we're gonna have games, we're gonna have some crafts, and all the fun stuff you guys love. Also, if you guys could send us through your pictures, that would be amazing, so then we can see your lovely faces. Okay, so we're just gonna open in prayer. Dear Lord, I just thank you that we're able to connect with the kids from their homes, that we're able to share special messages and have lots of fun with them. We just pray that today may be blessed and that you may bless us today. Amen.
Hey kids, it's Michael.
And Joanna.
Okay. Hey Michael, how have you been?
I've been pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a pretty good day today, isn't it?
What's your favorite time of day?
Oh, well, I reckon my favorite time of day is the evening. You know what my favorite part of the evening is though? Dinner.
Oh, love dinner.
What's your favorite type of dinner?
For me would be pizza.
Pizza.
Love the pizza.
Oh, the pizza is just the best.
But, quick question, what's your favorite pizza topping? Like, what's the one thing you always get when you...
What has to glue the pizza together? What can't you have? What isn't a pizza if you don't have it?
I don't know. You said
Cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese is the
Cheese
best part
has
of
to be
the
the deal
pizza.
breaker. True. Did you know that that's actually a fun fact. The fastest video to eat a slice of cheese was under 10 seconds.
Under 10 seconds, that's pretty fast. Alright, you know what? I'm kind of in the mood for fun facts now. You got any more?
I think I do. Oh, it's actually impossible to lick your own elbow.
I don't believe that.
Why don't you try it, Michael? Let's see if you can do it. I told you.
And I can do it, just give me a few days. You've heard of an ostrich before. Like you might go to the zoo, see an ostrich, see how their eyes are pretty big.
Yeah.
Do you know their eyes are actually bigger than their brain?
No way.
Their eyes are bigger
It's like
than
you're
their
making
brain.
this up. Are you making this up?
No.
That's pretty
Their eyes
impressive.
are bigger than their brain. Yeah.
It takes most people 7 minutes to fall asleep. That's not true for me. I can't fall asleep in 7 minutes. Can you fall asleep in 7 minutes?
No.
Yeah.
I feel 7 minutes is the average. Some people might fall asleep just a minute flat. Just pop into bed. Have you ever heard of sleepwalking?
Yeah, it's terrifying. I've never done it though. Have you done it?
Yes. I've got many bad stories of sleepwalking. Did you know it's impossible for kangaroos to walk backwards?
Is it?
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting.
It's the shape of their legs. They just cannot walk backwards.
Anyway, I like these fun facts that you gave us, Michael. Do you know what's next in the video for us? We have songs.
We have songs. Doesn't everyone like songs?
I like
You like songs just as much as pizza.
Alright everyone, well we're gonna get ready to sing some songs. If you're not already up, I want you to hop up on your feet and get ready. But before we do, hope you guys have had a really awesome week. And I just wanted to remind you guys of how amazing God is. God is the best. He is the strongest, biggest, most awesome person ever. So, let's get ready. We're gonna start singing.
He's the one who makes the sun shine. He's the one who puts the moon in the sky. He's the one who hung the stars one by one.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do. He will show you which path to take. Whoa, oh, oh. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take. Whoa, oh, oh. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Whoa, oh, oh. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6.
Hi guys, welcome to this week's Kids Church. Well, last week we learned about Noah and we talked about how he built this crazy big boat because God told him so. Today we're going to learn about the second part of the story about what happened afterwards. And Elvis is going to tell us about that. So get rugged up, let's get ready and enjoy.
Stories of the Bible. Noah and the flood. This is Noah.
Hey!
Noah was a good man who tried to do the right thing.
Yeah!
But in the time when Noah lived, he was the only man on earth who was doing the right thing. All the other people on earth were doing evil things and hurting each other. This made God very sad. So God said that He was going to send a flood to the earth that would destroy every living thing on earth because He was sorry He ever made them. But God decided to save Noah and his family. God told Noah to build a boat and fill it with 2 of every kind of animal and bird.
Colors, birds, moss, okay, all here?
Noah did just that, and then Noah and his whole family boarded the boat and waited for the flood to come. The rain fell hard for 40 days and 40 nights.
Whoa!
Water covered the whole earth, and the boat floated safely on the surface. Water covered even the highest mountains on earth, but Noah and his family were saved. God remembered Noah and all the animals on the boat. God sent a wind to blow across the earth, and the flood began to go away. After 5 months, the boat came to rest on a mountaintop. A few months later, the other mountains could be seen. 40 days later, Noah opened a window and released a raven. The bird flew back and forth until the flood had dried up. He also sent a dove out to see if it could find dry ground, but the dove couldn't find a place to land because there was still water on the ground. So the dove returned to the boat.
Oh, hello again.
After another 7 days, Noah sent the dove out again. This time, it came back with an olive leaf.
Oh, bingo.
So Noah knew that the floodwaters were almost gone. A week later, he sent the dove out again, and it didn't come back. So many months after the flood began, Noah opened the covering of the boat and saw that the ground was drying. He waited 2 more months, and at last, the earth was dry. Then God said to Noah, "Leave the boat, all of you. Release the animals so they can be fruitful and multiply throughout the earth."
Okay.
So Noah, his family, and all the animals finally left the boat.
See ya.
Noah built an altar to the Lord to make a sacrifice to God. God was pleased with Noah's offering and said to himself that he would never again destroy every living thing on earth. God blessed Noah and his sons and promised them that he would never send another flood. He gave them the rainbow in the sky as a sign of this promise to Noah, his family, and all of mankind.
Hey guys, it's Elvis here, and today we are talking about Noah, of course, but we're going to be talking about how Noah trusted God and how we need to trust God every time, all the time, okay? And sometimes it gets hard to trust God. You know that sometimes it just gets really hard because sometimes we don't know where we're going and we don't know where things are going to go, but we still have to trust God. And that's what Noah did. You know what? I think Noah is a bit like us. I think he would have been feeling nervous, and he probably would have felt confused at times, and he wasn't sure where he was going. But you know what? Noah made the awesome decision to trust God. And that is an encouragement for you and me. That Noah was like any other human. He was worried and probably nervous about where he was going, but he trusted Jesus, and Jesus got him there. And that is awesome. That's an encouragement for you. And you know what? Sometimes I feel confused or nervous. Sometimes I feel like I don't know where I'm going. I don't know how I'm going to get there. And times I'm like, God, where are you taking me? I'm so confused. But you know what? God knows best, and we're supposed to trust him. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen a movie where there's a lot of twists and turns, and you're like, man, how is the main character going to get himself out of this trouble? You know, because those movies are pretty awesome. And I was there. All right, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, go again.
Hey guys, it's Elvis here, and today we're going to be talking about trusting God, especially in the hard times. And that's a bit like Noah in the video you just saw. Noah trusted God completely, even when he didn't know where he was going, even when he didn't know how things were going to work out. He still trusted God. And that's what we have to do. We have to trust God. And if we trust God, he promises to be with us. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but I've seen a lot of movies in my days. A lot of movies. And there's just some movies that I watch and I'm like, man, how is the main character going to get himself out of all that trouble? It's just incredible. Sometimes I'm like, man, what's going to happen? There's just a lot of twists and turns, a lot of bad things happen. You know, I love those movies. And this is a bit like Noah. Noah had no idea. Who knows, he could have been running out of food. He could have been, some of the animals would have been really anxious. But
Just keep going.
But Noah trusted Jesus, and Jesus made sure he was safe, and Jesus promised to be with him. And that is awesome. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever felt like that. You know, I felt like that. I felt like, man, how am I going to get out of this? Like, where is God? What's God doing right now? Where am I going? How am I going to get there? But you know what? Jesus wants to say, trust him. And you know, if you trust him, he'll be with you. Now, I can think of some other things that take us places. Some other things that sometimes we don't trust. But you know what? We have to trust them because they know where we're going. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about two things. Like a GPS, right? A GPS will lead you somewhere, but sometimes you're like, how did I get here? But you know, you have to keep trusting it. And if you trust it, eventually you end up where you want to go. And that's a GPS. Another thing I was thinking about earlier was, have you guys seen guide dogs? The dogs that guide people who have lost their sight, people who are blind. You know, those people have to trust that the dog knows where the dog is going, and they have to trust the dog. And the dog usually leads them to the right place. They have to completely trust the dog with everything, and the dog leads them to the right place. Now, that's an encouragement for you. And we're supposed to be like Noah. We're supposed to trust God completely, especially when we're feeling like, oh, Jesus, I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? But we have to trust God. And you know what? God usually leads us to the right place. Why? Because He loves us. He loves us. And He's always with us. And you know what? We sometimes feel like, man, why is this happening? Or God, what are you doing right now? We just don't know. And sometimes God doesn't give us all the answers right away. And sometimes He wants to teach us a lesson, because God is a loving Father. He's a loving parent. Don't forget that. He's a loving parent. Now, I want to pray that you guys understand that. I want to pray that you guys will start trusting God, especially in the hard times. I want to pray for you, and I want you guys to pray this with me, okay? Okay? Let's go. Dear Lord, thank you that you love us. Lord, I want to trust you, especially in the times when I'm feeling lonely, lost, or confused. And I want to trust that you're leading me to the right place, even when things get hard, that you're still with me, and that you promise to stay with me, and you promise to lead me to the right place. And Lord, I trust you, and I thank you. In your name, amen. Amen. I hope you guys were encouraged by that, and I'll see you guys next week. Elvis out.
Hey CFC Kids! I am so happy to see you again. We've made another craft today. So today we'll be doing Noah's Ark. How cool. This is my attempt in it. It's a bit funny, isn't it? Okay, so to do this, today I need you to grab a couple things for me. Is that okay? Alright. We need a paper plate. And if you don't have a paper plate, you can use a plastic one. Just be careful, because you might cut your fingers, okay? Then we need some animal faces. I printed some out. You can draw some if you'd like, but I printed them out so I can colour them in nicely, okay? Then I also have some pencils, because we're going to colour those in. Next we need some straws as well, just to use so we can put the animals' heads on the straws, so they're like little bodies, so you can put them on the ark. And then of course we need sticky tape and our scissors. Okay guys, so now we're going to colour our little friends in. All done! Yay! Now look how cool that is. Now we're going to cut our little friends out so that we can pop them on the straws. Okay, now we have our little friends. Alright, now what I'm going to get you to do is get the paper plate or plastic plate, and you need to be careful and watch your fingers. You're going to cut this one right in the middle. So it's like a boat for Noah's Ark. Just like that one. Now what I want you to do, stick our little friends with the sticky tape onto the boat, but we want to put it behind so you can't see the straw. Is that okay? Alright, I'll let you do that for a second. Now we are finished once we've stuck that one on the back like that. And this is our Noah's Ark. Now don't forget to enjoy it, have lots of fun, and send the photos into Facebook and Instagram. And make sure you tag CFC Kids and show us how you did your creation of Noah's Ark. See you everybody!
Alright guys, that's it for this week. Alicia, did you have a good time?
I had such an amazing time, guys. It was so much fun.
Okay, Don't forget to send through your photos so we can see your beautiful faces.
Well, trust that you guys have an awesome week. Don't forget our memory verse for this week, which is Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Great. Well, before we go, guys, make sure you're there next week. It's going to be so much fun. We have a brand new memory verse. Lots of fun, lots of games, lots of singing. It's going to be great. Bye.
Bye.